Hello, this is Jack's Art Studio, and this is a supplement to weaving. I'm going to show you how to make your own loom and how to use Kroger bags or any kind of plastic to make your own yarn with. First of all, you can use any kind of cardboard to make a loom out of. It just depends on what you want your piece to look like. This piece right here had a piece of cardboard that was this wide and this tall, and that's how we were able to weave that on there. So you have to know how big of a piece that you want to make. Of course, you may have seen in my earlier video, this one is nice and big. It doesn't fold over and have a flap. I'm going to talk about that in another video. However, think about how big you want your weaving to be or what you're trying to make, and you simply just come and make little cuts about 1/2 inch apart. It's probably better if you measure that out, but I just am kind of the person who just doesn't. I just guesstimate here. But if you're not good at that, totally measure those out. Then you come to the bottom and you would put those on. And then just go to my part 1 of my weaving video and you will see how you can put your yarn around here and you can start weaving. So that is how simple it is to make yourself one of these boards. I just happen to have these boards at the school I teach at, but cardboard works just fine. And the cardboard's nice because you could make something smaller or bigger. If you have a cardboard that's this big, you could make yourself a foot blanket or, a little blanket you would use at the car. If you've got a really big piece of cardboard, it's gonna be hard and it's gonna take a long time, but you could weave a small blanket with that. This is how you make a cardboard loom. Now the second is, my daughter is really good at this, but you can use anything that's a string to weave into your project. As a matter of fact, you could probably even use a branch, or you could use grasses, materials from outside. That's what baskets are made from. This is a Kroger bag, and you would simply take your needle from your project, you would thread this through there, and you would weave this just like it was yarn. When you got to the end of this, you would tie it on just like it was yarn, but this is a Kroger bag. I'm gonna show you how you can make a Kroger bag into yarn. Step 1, I like to take this and fold it nice and flat. I'm gonna cut the bottom off. I like to cut enough that I know I'm actually getting the bottom off, because we're going to need to unfold this. Then you're going to take this, open it up, come up to the top, and you're going to cut these off. This would work with any kind of bag. This is kind of nice because it's a little bit thin. Now I have just a long piece, and what you're going to do is you start with just at the end, and you start going in, and I like to get nice scissors and you just run them up. You can literally pull this towards you if you've got sharp enough scissors. I'm going to show you with this one right here. I've already started. I've got this much yarn cut off. And I am simply taking this. It's best if it's about a little bit bigger than the thickness of your finger. If you accidentally ran off the side, it's no big deal. You would just have 2 pieces. You have to slow down a little bit to make sure you don't cut it too skinny or actually accidentally cut it in half. So I'm slowing down a whole lot. I'm almost to the end. Whoops. I kind of hold the end and pull it towards my scissors, and there is the end of my Kroger bag, and you literally roll this up like you would roll up yarn. I kind of take it around my fingers at first. Once I kind of get it on there, then I start rolling it the other way. And there you go, you have your own ball of yarn made from plastic. And I would suggest making these vertical pieces out of yarn. It holds a little bit better, but if you're really good, you can make them out of this plastic too, and you can cut up all kinds of things to make reusable yarn with. If you have any questions, ask me below.